What's up guys? I've got an easy install for you today. We're gonna put this firewall insulation piece on my 66 Mustang. Now I haven't had one on this car, didn't come with it when I bought the car. It's one of those things that you always mean to get to, but you just keep pushing it farther down the list because you got, go fast parts that you want to put on your car or make it look better or whatever. And now that summer is right around the corner, I want to get this put on so that we can keep some of that heat out of the engine bay from being inside the cab of my car. Let me show you how to install this. Real quick before we dive in there, I wanted to show you, see how this part right here is perforated for like the heater box and stuff like that, and for the various, you get your pedal box up here and steering shaft and everything. I like that they do that and they don't have these things already cut out, because some of us have different options on our car. Like for example, I took the heater out of my car, so I don't want this all cut out. I want it to be blocked off. So that works out really good for me, but if you want, you could just cut it out really easily. I like that they do that. Also, this is one of those things where we should have installed this when I had my steering column out, my pedal assembly out, because a lot of that stuff is in the way. And the true way of installing this insulation mat is to take all that stuff out. I don't want to go through that process right now, and I'm sure most of you guys don't want to either. And so I'm going to show you how we can do that with everything in place. We're going to make a couple slits in the mat. We're going to fit it around everything. It's going to still work out pretty good. Also, it's probably a good idea to move the kick panels off of here so we can pull the carpet up. We don't need to take the seats out or anything, but we might have to take maybe a couple screws out of the sill plate so we can get the kick panels out. So we can just pull that carpet down a little bit, and we're going to put it up on the firewall. And we're going to use these included push pieces to just go through the mat right into, there's holes already in the firewall. It's gonna be good to go. So as I'm looking on my firewall here, looks like I filled in some of these holes that we were going to use for those little push pieces, but that's okay. We'll figure it out when we get there. And again, same thing on this side over here. That's going to be where most of the headache's going to be, fitting around everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this side first, and then we'll come over here because this is going to be the easiest side. If you guys had the heater box, you can tuck it up underneath behind the heater box if you don't want to pull it out. It might be a little harder to get to some of those little push pieces that go in there, but at least it'll fit behind the heater box and around where the motor would go, the blower motor. So let's get that side started. I'm just laying this out on the floor here. You can kind of start to see with what goes where. So this circle right here is going to be that circle on the firewall where the pedal comes through for the accelerator pedal. So what I'm going to do, because what you could do is you could just take this piece out and slide it over that. You could also just cut a slit down here and it'll just fit around that up there. Same thing with this is the steering column. I'm just going to cut a slit right down here and it'll be able to fit around that. This cutout right here is for the parking brake, so we're going to be good to go there. The parking brake cable and the speedometer cable, those two pieces there are just going to sit right in front of this and just kind of be like that. So we're good there. This is the pedal assembly box, which is kind of hard to see up there, but we'll just cut this out and we'll just make a slit in here, and again, we'll fold around everything and it should be good to go. I'm not using this plug that comes through the firewall. I did some different wiring. I rewired the car. So I've got wires that come through here, but I can just put a slit again right here so the wires can come through. And then on the heater box, we're good. We don't need to pull that piece out. So let me get this prepped. We just cut these guys out. A couple of slices. Maybe I need a new razor blade, goodness. Okay, and then we'll just cut a slice down like this, and that will allow us to fit it around the steering column, but it'll keep everything nice and tight, and it'll look more like factory, more original. There we go. Cool, so we'll do that for the rest of these. Yeah, it does make a big difference when you put a new blade in there. All right, cool. So this is good to go. Again, we're all cut and we're gonna fit around that stuff that's on there. And then we're gonna leave this cutout for the heater, the blower, fine. Leave it as it is. So let's go ahead and start fitting this in the car. And we're gonna slide it underneath the pedals in between this kind of carpet that I got folded here and try to fit it up against the firewall. It's gonna take a little bit of patience because this stuff's gonna catch on everything and snag on everything, but we'll get it in place. All right, guys, fast forward a little bit. I was struggling to get this side in. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't fitting, and I forgot that because I have a hydraulic clutch, I got this whole assembly inside here, and there's no cutouts for that, you know, cut into this thing, so I had to make my own. So that once I got past that, then everything started to fit really well and went in pretty easy. And the only other thing the problem I ran into is, see if you can see up inside here, I got that screw holding it in place. I actually used the mount hole where you would put those little push pins in. I use that for wires to come through. I just opened up that hole in the firewall for wires to come through. So up there, and the same thing on the other side, I had to put a screw to hold this in place because see, those wires go right where that hole is in this mat piece. So that's all right. I just used one of those self-tapping screws to hold it in there, and it's holding it in place, and we're looking pretty good. So now this thing is sitting where I want. And I think what we could do is we can start folding back the carpet and start hiding the rest of that. Now, I probably should have cleaned this up a little bit better here, but now we can push the carpet back and it'll help secure this piece in there. Now you guys should be using those push pins, but like I said, I use mine for holes for the wires, and then actually the one that goes right here, I filled that in when I was doing the whole torque box install. I filled that hole in not knowing what it was for, so I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. But that's okay, it's still holding up in place. All right, everything's back installed. We're looking good. Yeah, I like it. That came out really well. This is what I was looking for. I like that rubberized texture on it. It's gonna keep that thing looking nice for a long time, and I think we're looking pretty good. This came out really, really good. Guys, that came out really, really good. So I'm into this thing not even an hour, and I even had to mess with the camera. So for you guys, this would be a real quick, easy install. And it's one of those things, again, with the summer coming, all the temperatures and stuff from the engine bay, I just don't need to heating up my car. I don't run air conditioning in my car, so I'm trying to minimize what I can. And I think it cleans up that firewall, so when you're in there, it's got that nice uniform look, and I think it looks pretty good. It came out really well. And then those push pin pieces, you know, again, I'm an idiot. I filled in those holes. I shouldn't have done that. But for you guys, they're probably on your car, so you can use those. But if not, you can just use some self-tapping screws, and they'll go right in there and hold everything in place. So it'll be good. Cool. All right, guys, that was another easy one. We'll see you in the next one.